Hi folks, how you doing? Welcome to a little update of what I've been doing. Before we get into the video, as always, please like, share, subscribe. Check out my friends in the description box below. There's links to their YouTube channels, their Instagrams and their Facebooks. If you'd like to support me a little bit more, you can do so through my Teespring store. It's a merchandise store. We have t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, all sorts of products in all sorts of colours. So please go check that out. I've got Sprog with me today. Yeah, I just want to start off by apologising for not being on for a couple of weeks, but I've actually been really busy, but not doing anything to do with cars. So I just haven't really been filming anything. Let me show you what we've been up to. So I've been doing all this. This is for the farmer, where my unit is, and he's holding some games. So I've built all this deck for him, designed all this, and then built this, and then I've built this pergola. And now just in the middle of building this cabin. So I've got a load of tongue groove there. I'm going to end up building like a little wally thing there, and then where there's a transition to from the deck to the patio, I need to build a bench there. There was a little fence that we was keeping, but then decided against it. So we're now going to sort of build a bench there. Can't just have it sort of flat because the patio is not level. So the boards don't quite go up to it properly, and then there'll be a step, and it's for old people, and yeah, they'll be deaf. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. But I have finished the hot rod as well, and that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you today, is the hot rod, and explain why I haven't done anything. The reason I'm doing the update on the hot rod today is because he's picking it up tomorrow, so it's going, get out of the way. So let me go show you what we did. And there you go, it's the completed car. The specs were to custom fabricate 2 front wheel arches, fenders, whatever you want to call them, and that's them. Nice satin black, clean and tidy. I was actually going to do a complete start to finish on doing this. It's, you know, it was a lot of work, but at the time we had a contractor in that was doing some work around the back. He started messing around. He was constantly coming in my unit, so that sort of put me back. Plus he was also messing around with actual doing the work, so I was keeping an eye on him, because the farmer's an old boy and sort of I look after him, he looks after me, sort of deal. And that's pretty much why I've ended up building the deck, the pergola and the cabin for him, because the contractor was supposed to do it, started dicking him about, and you know, he was charging him day rate and then just taking forever to do it. So you know, I've took over the job, and yeah, it's just put stuff sort of behind for me, but it had to be done. He's opening that on the 27th. He's got the local mayor to come down. He's doing a game called Patong. It's like bowls, but it's outdoors, and it's for sort of old people, so they can come down. He's doing like coffee mornings and all sorts of stuff, so it had to be done. Digressing a bit, but yeah, so yeah, I was going to do a full video, couldn't really do it, so I will do sort of a slideshow of the process of going through. It won't be anything special video, but I'll put it up so you can see. Plus there will be a full album on my Facebook page. I'll probably put a couple of pictures up on Instagram as well with it completed, but yeah, the full album will be on my Facebook page. But let me talk you through what we did and how we went about it. Yeah, the specs were, he wanted them out of steel, because it had fiberglass ones on before and the passenger side one snapped off. So he wanted them out of steel. He wanted them a bit closer to the tyre than the originals. So I mean, I've got plenty of clearance under there, you know, where the treads are, but I've managed to get it nice and close around there. I've also got it really close around the back as well with all the bracketry. The original ones had like this massive brace that come across here. You've probably seen it in an earlier video. So I've just used this rebar. Fucking dust. Yeah, used the rebar. I've picked up off of this, off the caliper mounts at the top. You know, shaped it all around the wheel. You know, so there's plenty of clearance. That was a pain in the arse. I had to make a tool to do that. Then I've come down. Although this is a 1937 car, it's got fairly modern Jag front hubs on it. So, I can't see. It had ABS sensors. So I've made a little bracket So then on an ABS sensor you have 18mm hole where the actual sensor will go through, and then a little tab. So I've done the same on the bottom of this rebar, and just a little 6mm bolt at the bottom. I had a load of flex in it, you know, because this is obviously quite a long run. So I ended up using this chain because it disguises it a bit, and then I've brought it round to tie in with the bottom ball joint, and then I had to use a connection here because obviously then it won't be able to come off because of the suspension. So I'm quite happy with the way it's turned out, and it does actually look quite mean. And you know, the arches turn with the steering, you know, they don't fail anything, and yeah, it's fucking, I'm buzzing. I mean, they're satin black. I've sent a picture to a couple of people of this, and you know, that when I just painted these, and these look immaculate when they were gloss. I'm actually really buzzing about the shape. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, thought I'd give you a quick update. I've got to finish off that cabin, and I've got some other stuff to do as well. So I probably won't be doing another update for a little while, but I do have a couple of videos. A couple of people were asking me, like, on the wheel arches, because I put a return lip on it so there's no sharp edges. A couple of people asked me how I did that, so I have done a video of it. I just haven't had time to sit down and edit all that out. But I have done it for you, so keep an eye out for that. There's a couple of other videos in the pipeline as well. The RS Turbo videos, I'm slowly sorting all the old footage out. I mean, I've got 5 videos that I'd recorded, and there's only a couple on YouTube at the minute, but I'd recorded a load more that I just never got a chance to sort of do anything with, because I was trying to get it finished before I left the old place. Obviously that didn't happen, and then I wasn't sure whether I was going to get the car back or not to finish it off. So I've been, well, now it's here, I've slowly been going through that, and they're all going to go on Patreon before they go on YouTube, for 2 reasons. One, you know, I want to try and promote my Patreon a lot more, and get some income for when this new unit's built, because I need all the funds that I can get. 2, you know, if I've got 5 videos on Patreon and then I only put 1 up a month, I know I'm going to be ahead of myself. So I'm going to try and do them as a regular interval for people that want to watch the RS Turbo. Yeah, sort of rambling on a little bit, but yeah, so sorry about I haven't been on. I've been doing woodwork, and nobody on my channel wants to see woodwork. But it has to be done. You've got to earn some money. So yeah, I will be about, we'll get some videos done. Keep an eye on Patreon, keep an eye on my Facebook and that. And then yeah, so like I said at the top of the video, please like, share, subscribe. Check out my friends in the description below. Leave a comment, say hello, or any questions you want to ask me, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye.